Hello, I'm Andy Best, and this is another Charity Toolkit video. Today I'm going to be looking at a couple of newer examples of how I've been able to customize Donorfy's forms. So we'll start with this example. This is a pledge support form. It's embedded on a web page and it's ready to go. So by using code injection method, that's how I've been able to get custom styling, custom functionality into these forms. You'll notice that we have a bit of tidying up of the field sets up here. So they're better reflective of other forms on this website, the contact form and so on. So we've emulated that styling quite well. That expands to boxing out sections in the brand colors and the buttons as well. Anywhere we see a button, that's adopting that styling as well. Back to this box, we've got some added functionality in here. So we have a start date field for the pledge to begin. I can select a date for that, or if I don't know the date, I can select when this worker goes to field, if that context applies. So I've been able to get these two fields to be sensitive to one another. So it's not possible to submit two conflicting pieces of data at once. One clears the other. Equally, we have this field set and that fifth checkbox there can be selected, whereas these former four can't in unison. So yeah, little tweaks and touches to the user experience like that ensure not only is that easy for a user to digest and understand, but it's going to guarantee the data that comes into the form is current, correct, and useful. Switching to a different organization here, we've built their volunteer registration form. Not too much of a departure from the vanilla Donorfy form, but we have got some interesting functionality in here. So the address search tool, if I just use that for a sec, we get a confirmation of the address selected, but we don't have the address fields anywhere in here. They are being set silently behind the scenes, so that gives absolute clarity and conformity to this search tool. It doesn't allow for wayward postcode validations and formatting and such from the users, which will vastly cut down on the duplicate records that get created. Additionally, we are asking for your email address, as we often do. But we have a confirm your email address field in here as well. So if I were to get that wrong, for example, your address does not match. Again, this has been introduced by way of code injection, and the point is to reduce the number of duplicate records that ultimately get created through into Donorfy. And I've talked about this example in the past, but I'll share it again here now. What you're seeing is it's a faux web page, but we have a Donorfy form, legitimate form in the middle. It's a donation form, but because of the bespoke tailoring that's gone into the form code, it's now masquerading as a ticket sales form. So we're asking for the quantity of various tickets. Let's just say that, for example, here. That ultimately spins up a running total down in this summary section. And that's obviously live to any edits to those initial queries up here. Again, the styling is such that we've got banks of fields that sit beside one another rather than stretch the full width of the available space. We've got our coloration in here, gift aid drawn out into its own colored box and such. And obviously the live payment fields are coming in there as well. So the code injection method is what I'm using. It's doing two things. It's giving the custom functionality around the way the data is captured, and it is allowing a lot more flexibility in the branding and styling that's coming into these forms as well, to get them more consistently, appearing more consistently with the pages that they sit on. So if you're planning to use Donorfy Forms and you need to give them a bit of a facelift or a bit of a functionality overhaul, please do get in touch.